stream. I cut it super short today, and that's kind of going to be what I'm discussing a lot in this vlog. So I'm a very stubborn human being. I have a hard time changing my mind whenever I'm in a bad mood, especially. Good moods too. Like when I'm in a good mood, it's really hard to take me down. But when I'm in a bad mood, it's can be pretty hard to pull myself out of it. It's something that I've struggled with pretty much since I've started streaming. I'm sure anybody who's watched me for a long time knows that this is a problem I have. Not an excuse. It's something that I'm always looking for strategies and ways, and trying out new things in order to curtail that a little bit, because I think it's detrimental to the stream long term. I can't just be taking days off every time I feel a little bit upset or anything like that. So it does suck. And I'm always like, I'm always really disappointed in myself after, and a little bit embarrassed, which makes it harder to stream the next day, because you feel embarrassed that you couldn't handle your own emotions on in such a live setting. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I feel like I didn't want to make this vlog and explain all this, because again, it's not, it's not great. Like it's embarrassing, because it's like, man, I'm 27 years old. I'm a big boy. I should be able to handle my feelings and handle my mood swings and stuff like that. So I don't know why I can't. But as I said, it's something that I'm going to be looking to power through a little better. I'm always trying to figure out ways. Maybe I just got to buckle down and do it. It wouldn't be that bad if I was able to keep my mouth shut about it, like about being upset. But as you can see today, like, all of a sudden when I'm in that kind of mood and in that kind of place, like I don't have patience for anybody. I don't have patience for anything. And in streaming, you need a lot of patience. There's a lot of, we had some trolls come in today, and normally I'd banter with them and interact and stuff like that. But it's just one of those things where I was in this frame of mind where I didn't want to deal with it at all. So, I just resorted to timing people out. And to be fair, I mean, like, should I be affording people like that the time of day? Probably not, because they're just looking for attention, and, they're probably young folks just trying to get a kick. But it depends. I mean, that's part of streaming, and that's what you sign up for if you want to become a streamer. So something I have to keep in mind and be more cognizant of. And I'd say I'm fairly cognizant of my own shortcomings on that front, but I really have to start thinking of ways to better myself in that respect. I guess I'll just have to start experimenting with stuff, like try and figure out ways to pull myself out of that kind of shitty mood, because it affects my play. Like, you guys could see, like, as soon as I start complaining and whining about shit that's like that's so pathetic to whine about, like, my play suffers, or at least it doesn't get any better, and then by comparison it seems like it suffers. Today I was just, probably was a little bit tired from a weekend of restless sleep and staying up late and shit like that, so I got to be smarter about that as well, and take better care of myself so that I can focus when the time comes, because this is my job. I have to treat it like a job. You can't just stay home all the time whenever I'm feeling a little bit shitty. So it's a combination of that, and then of course being disappointed in my own play, which kind of makes it spiral out of control. And that I think has to do with just not, obviously these vlogs are for soundboarding purposes, so it might get a little bit heavy this time, because I think it's something that I do need to talk about, even if I'm the only one listening. And I'm not, again, this isn't me, like, I'm not quitting. I'm not doing any shit like that. Nothing like that. This is just my way of talking it out, and maybe giving you guys a little bit of insight on what's going on in my brain. When I'm that upset and I can't pull myself out of it, like, it's frustrating, because like I know it's happening when it's happening, and I know that, and I'm able to rationalize it, but I still can't stop it, if that makes sense. So it's like an extra layer of frustration, and it's a huge mind over matter thing. At some point I just need to be able to be like, all right, fuck it, whatever, but at the end of the day, like, it might be a rough journey, because I don't want to broadcast my shitty attitude on any of my subs or any of my viewers or any of the cool folks who come around to the stream all the time. And I don't want to, be curt or terse with you guys just because I'm in a shitty place. And shitty place is so melodramatic. I was in a shitty mood because I was tired and playing like garbage. And playing like garbage because I was tired. So it really all boils back down. Like there's a whole bunch of different things that contributed, but at the end of the day, it was likely just because I was tired. Maybe I was having a bad day, off day in terms of mechanics. Like I got to be able to deal with that and prep for it. So I want you guys to know that I'm aware it's happening. And it's not something that's going to be happening a lot. And to glean some positive out of this, because this has been quite a negative vlog so far, this is the first time in quite a while where I've cut the stream early because I was frustrated, and especially this early. I haven't streamed that much, or streamed 8 hours in a long time consistently, but yeah, like this is the first time that in a long time that I've been upset like this. So that's a good sign. It means that I am getting better at it. I'm getting better at least keeping myself out of those. Now I just need to figure out how to pull myself out once I get into them, which is another story entirely. And like I said, I'll experiment. I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. But yeah, thank you guys for being patient with me on this. I know that it's, you get all geared up for a stream and then I come on and I'm a grumpy mess and then I stop at like a quarter of the way into the stream. So I apologize for that. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm going to come back stronger tomorrow. I did a lot of editing today. I'm pretty much done the video that I'm going to be releasing on Wednesday, and I'll have tomorrow to sort of, sleep on it, make sure I don't want to add anything else, or figure out what else I want to add if I do want to. And tomorrow is replay day. So at any point during the day, I don't know if I'm going to be running tournaments all day because 8 hours of tournaments is a big yikes. But at any point tomorrow, feel free to stop whatever I'm doing, toss a replay for review. All my subs know there's a channel there, a text channel in Discord. Toss your replays in there. I'll look at them and we can go through it together, and I can help you guys pick out some of your mistakes, or maybe change the way you think about the game a little bit to more of a high level, adjust it to a more of a high level trajectory. And I'm really excited to do that. I really like doing that. And like all my subs know, for anybody, it's for any rank. You don't have to be diamond or champ or anything like that. You could be plat all the way down to bronze. You could be unranked. You could just want to know how to get the most out of your game. I'm definitely here for that, and that is a subscriber only privilege because I really appreciate you guys supporting me, and I want to help you guys get better, just like you're helping me get better, or watching me get better anyway. At some things. But yeah, so thank you guys for being patient. Thanks for obviously hanging around and stuff, and we'll be back tomorrow and we'll be doing some tournaments, and they're gonna be fun, and they're gonna be fun v fun, and you guys better be there or you're gonna be squares. All right, take it easy, gents and ladies and whoever else, and we'll see you tomorrow.